Great. So to show you the PowerShell development, we have prepared a project to do a very simple CRUD operation, and you really don't need to have any prior knowledge in PowerShell. We will start from the very beginner syntaxes that you need to know, and also how you can create different functions and have some loops and do some comparisons and other operations, common operations that anyone should do in the PowerShell. Then we are going to use the API directly. We are not going to install the modules that are there in the market to connect to the Dataverse indirectly. The reason behind it is that you will be always able to use the latest API when it is enrolled by Microsoft, and also you don't have any dependencies to other developers, and you don't have to wait for them to update their modules for these new features coming into the platform. As well as some of the modules are really old and unfortunately have not been updated properly, and you are not able to do authentication related regarding the latest updates, the security updates in Entra ID. So it's always better to connect directly using the Power Platform API. We have considered some simple steps to achieve our goal. So we will create a solution. Most of us know how to do that. And also we will create two entities. We try to add some columns and try to connect these two entities together. Entities are like tables, if you don't know already. And then we are going to register an application in Entra ID, formerly Azure Active Directory, to be able to connect to the Power Platform using the PowerShell. We will also configure the Dataverse security to make it possible for this application to be connected to the environment. Also, we will connect to Dataverse. We'll learn how to connect to the Dataverse using a PowerShell through the API. And then we will learn how to do a very simple CRUD operation and just update some rows and create some rows in Dataverse, and also how to delete it. We will also learn how to relate two different rows in different entities, like a master and detail, let's say tables. Okay.